Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name's Jessica and I'm going to be doing a general read for you guys today. Now this is a general read, it's not personal, and that means only take the parts that resonate for you and leave the rest behind for someone else who might need to hear these messages. Now this is for the sign of Pisces. This could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. If you have any other placements within your chart, I would recommend watching those videos as well because there might be some messages for you in there. Okay, so God, holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please give us some messages for Pisces, for the sign of Pisces, please. Okay, so first card we have is Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, Two of Swords, the Hanged Man, make sure you can see all of those cards there. Okay, good. We have the Hermit, the Tower, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Emperor. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. You know, this could be talking about juggling, but it can also be talking about the search for balance and being adaptable as well. We have the Star here. There's a lot of major arcana in your reading tonight, Pisces. You know, this talks all about hope, inspiration, and renewal. We have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is all about emotional maturity, intuition, compassion here. And then Five of Cups. So from what I can gather so far, it looks like perhaps Pisces, you've been looking for something a little bit more stable. Perhaps you've been juggling, or perhaps maybe this could be relationship related, in which case the person that you were with could have been juggling more than one person at the time, or maybe more than one priority or obligation within their life here. But with this Star, you know, this talks about a renewal, but this also talks about hope and inspiration. So that could be the beginning of something new as well. You can see her reaching in there and kind of reaching for that hope and inspiration to allow things to come to life here. And then with the Queen of Cups, you know, this is intuition as well. But this is also talking about someone who does have that compassion and has that emotional maturity. Perhaps that's what you've been looking for, Pisces. And it could be coming after a very hard time here with the Five of Cups. You know, this is all about disappointment and sadness and loss and grief here. So it can definitely be coming after a time of some type of hardship. With the Eight of Swords, this is talking about feeling restricted, feeling isolated, having anxiety. So this could be where you've been sitting a lot lately, Pisces, but it's basically what Spirit's saying is not to worry, especially with the Star coming out at the bottom of the deck. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. This is talking all about wealth. This is abundance of wealth. This is so much wealth that not only are you self-sufficient, but you're comfortable. You're able to have material pleasures, material needs taken care of. This is being set up not just for the here and now, but being well set up for the future as well. With the Queen of Wands, this is confidence, this is passion, this is creativity. So it looks like maybe there's a spark of that passion coming through. And just like the Five of Cups earlier, this can definitely be after a hard time. The Three of Swords here, you know, this talks about grief. This talks about heartache and pain. Definitely could be some third party situations going on with that as well. So the same person who could have been juggling with that Two of Pentacles could have potentially been juggling someone else here. That's almost confirmation of that here with this Three of Swords. Now, again, this could not be for everyone. So please only take what it resonates with you. Don't take everything. If this is not your message, then don't try to make it your message. But this could be for someone out there that needs to hear this right now. Two of Swords, you know, you could be at a crossroads right now. Two of Swords, all about kind of being at that crossroads. You have a choice. You have two different paths that you can take here. One path could steer you one way. One path's going to steer you in the complete opposite direction. But, you know, with the Two of Swords, Spirit always tells us that we do end up making the right decision. Even though we might be a little indecisive in this moment, Spirit's going to guide us towards the right path that we should be taking here. We do have the Hanged Man. That's all about surrendering, kind of sacrificing whatever it is that's holding you back and really letting those things go. And allowing yourself to just sit and rest and really see things from a different perspective, or even perhaps be advised to gain a new perspective on your life and figure out what it is that you're truly wanting and truly needing here. I do see you doing this, though, because you have the Hermit, and that is all about taking that solitude and that time out to really go deep within and to self-reflect and to tap into that inner wisdom and guidance. The Tower too, you know, this is definitely talking about you having gone through some huge major shift here. The Tower is all about breaking down something big and destroying it, and basically Spirit's forcing it to come to an end here. This is upheaval and change. But it's also having that courage to finally end those things so that you can go towards something new. And with the Page of Wands here, you know, that's exactly what that's talking about here. This is about exploring creativity and enthusiasm for going out there and meeting this something new. Finding out what else is out there that is lingering for you. That could be something that could be good for you. And it looks like something great's coming in because you have the King of Pentacles here. I mean, this is the King of Wealth. This is the King of Abundance. This is not just money. This is love. This is happiness. This is wealth. This is all of those things tied into one. The King of Pentacles also, you know, is someone who's mature, who's reliable, who has the ambition to go out there and get what it is that they want. And they're a trustworthy person as well. Now, you know, we have the kings, we have the queens, we have all of this. Please make sure and remember that this is not gender specific. This is all about the energy. So you could be male or female. As it's just what energy is that person matching up to at that time. You also have the King of Swords here, right next to the King of Pentacles. The King of Swords is all about someone who's intelligent, who has authority, who's a natural leader here. So this person can also have all of this wealth and have all of this abundance because they are in this leader role. There's someone who knows what they want and they go after it. And nothing's more confirmation for that than the Emperor sitting right next to this person. Again, huge authority person, boss figure, someone who's stable, someone who can bring structure into the world and into someone's life here. So this is beautiful so far. Let's see if there's any other cards that would like to come out. So let's do another shuffle. Let's see what other cards we can get that come out that can help clarify this message and tie it all together. So Spirit, give us a few more cards on Pisces, please. What else? What other messages can we finish this reading off with for Pisces? For Pisces, Spirit. What messages do we have for Pisces? Let's see. One or two more. One or two more. one. Have that Ace of Wands staring me right in the face. Let's see what that's about. We had quite a few pull out, but that one fell by itself, so we'll take that one. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, so starting from the bottom. Page of Cups, you know, that's all about a new spark, being creative, allowing that brand new spark, that brand new thought or idea to really come to life and really create something. We do have the Devil here. You know, that could talk about maybe a toxic relationship, a toxic person. This can also talk about addictions. You know, just be mindful if this is about you. This could also be about perhaps the person that you're leaving behind. You have the Empress. So now we have both the Emperor and the Empress on the board. You know, to me, that speaks of a beautiful new beginning with someone who's really a great match for you here coming in. Ace of Wands, that's all about that new beginning. This is definitely creative potential. You have creative potential here with this spark. Whatever's coming in is going to be amazing here. Four of Swords, you know, this is all about maybe you needing to go dive deep within for right now. Get that time for silence, solitude if you need it. Really allow this time to allow for rest and contemplation. And oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. You are ending this with the Sun, and that is joy, and that is positivity, and that is success. And this is such a beautiful way to tie this whole thing together, is to have that promise at the end that you're going to have victory in this, Pisces. So I love this message today. Let's go ahead and grab some oracle cards and just see if we can get a few messages to help wrap everything up. So far, this is beautiful. I love this for you guys. You know, if you've watched this far in the video, please consider giving it a like and a subscribe. It is a small thing, but it makes a huge impact to the growth of my channel and allows me to get these messages out to more people. So anything that you can do to help me along with that, I would greatly appreciate it. All right. Messages for Pisces, Spirit. What other messages? What oracle messages can we use to wrap this up for Pisces? For Pisces. What do we have for Pisces here? Lost in space, needing direction. Let's see what else we get here. All right, jeweled web, connectivity, and one more for Pisces. One more, Spirit. What other message? Let's take this one. All right, the crossing, initiation. Beautiful messages. Let me go ahead and get my book for Lost in Space. Let me look that one up for you guys. Okay. Feeling lost. Needing direction and focus, a 24-hour day. Sometimes in life, we lose our way. Perhaps falling prey to addictive behaviors. That could be that devil here. Jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. This happens especially when we are up-leveling and genuinely changing for the better. A part of us hiding in the vast expansiveness of space wants to sabotage our progress. In the transformation progress, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond recognition. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is redirect your perspective of time. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours. Anyone can handle living in a 24-hour compartments, which allows everything to feel grounded and manageable. You get lost in space when you imagine being swallowed up in the giant vastness of the future with its dark uncertainty. or reflect on how your past has held you captive in a hall of distorted, never-ending mirrors, reminding you of your mistakes and flaws, failures and losses. Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those two awful eternities away. You will find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you were never lost at all. Keep it simple. Right now, conserve your energy and take care of you in basic fundamental ways, and the world will be right again. Okay, so that's a beautiful message, and I love the fact that it did throw out that, addictive behaviors, jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. That can absolutely kind of clarify what this Devil card was for you. A lot of time, our own self-doubt, our own anxieties, our own worries, our own behaviors can sometimes keep us stuck there. Now's the time to kind of really move past that. Only take on what you can handle in this moment. Don't focus on too much of the future or allow the fear or worry of the future to kind of hold you back here. Spirit's really telling you kind of let that all go and take one small step at a time to really move forward towards your new destiny and your new happy future that you have here. Okay, so next we have Jeweled Web. That talks about connectivity, no separation, and the feeling state. So it says approaching any oracle requires you to come in with certain expectations. You're either looking for confirmation of what you already know or attempting to shed light on what eludes you on the obvious path you're on. You're asking whether you will reach a desired goal of some kind. You're rarely able to see beyond memory or projection, and so naturally, everyone comes to the oracle with a narrow perception of what's possible. Imagine the answer to your question is not about landing at a particular destination, meeting a goal, connecting to a special lover, reaching an endgame, or experiencing anything specific. Instead, you discover a shimmering web of jewels you didn't know existed. The world is interconnected in a living web of energy. It isn't possible to know how any of it works, but know this. What is in your highest good is a sparkling jewel that lights up for you among this web of possibilities. You just need to know how you want to feel and choose this consciously. Take your focus off getting anywhere. Practice feeling and being in a place where your desired experience has already come to pass. Who will you be when this is true for you? Can you be that now? Feel that now? Practice that. The better you know your path within this web of life, the more it will light up for you. It is celebrating you already. All right, so that's beautiful as well. And I feel like that kind of has a lot of the same message in there for you. Sometimes it is unknown. Sometimes you're not sure what's going on. But, a lot of times it's not about what's the next step. Sometimes it's just all about kind of going with it. But going with it with your manifestation still at the forefront of your mind. You know what I mean? So you can't control everything within that situation. All you can do is kind of control and focus on what your outcome of that situation, what that would be for you and what you would like that to be for you. And lastly, we have the crossing, rite of passage, initiation. You have come to stand on one side of a river. The opposite bank leads into the darkness of the eternal cave, where the old dies and then is born again. This is a place where time is forgotten, and the seasons cease their dance and stand still as if in a temporary repose. You must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition, for it's time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating your world. Don't be afraid. You've come to the edge of the river because you're ready. You're ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability and truth. Can you strip away the mask and the barriers of false strength to discover what you're really made of? Step in the boat waiting for you. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated so you can be born again into the world without denial or artifice. Making the crossing is a beautiful, powerful act of the highest love. Okay, so I think this is beautiful, Pisces. I think this is a beautiful message. I love what it's saying. You know, you have all of these new beginnings coming in. It looks like whatever you have, you're going to have victory in. Stay grounded. Stay mindful about what it is that you want. Reach deep within. Really tap into that. And, you know, don't hold yourself back from allowing this new thing to take birth, basically, to allow this little spark to come to life and to form something new for you, because it looks like whatever this new is going to be is going to be beautiful for you. So again, thank you so much, Pisces. If you've made it this far, I hope that you've enjoyed it. I've definitely enjoyed giving this reading to you. And until next time, thanks so much. Bye, Pisces.